this is what I find so amazing about this place. This was not here yesterday, and I was here yesterday looking all around. Look at this guy. Just got kicked up. It's a great looking spoon. It's got a lot of nice design on it. It's gonna clean up really cool. It's probably silver plated again like the one I got the other day, but it's a great spoon. Look at that thing. Look at this thing that just popped out of the water here. So a small edge of it. It's got a lot of embossing on it, tiny. It's a cork top, obviously. It's got some age to it. And it says something cool on there. I just can't read it yet. Omega oil. It's green. Trademark. Look at that. And a tree on it. Something chemical in New York. That's an awesome bottle. I think I see some bubbles in it. That's got some history to it, with the cork still in it. Excellent.
This particular company in the early 1900s was way ahead of its time, promoting omega oil as a good, healthful, therapeutic treatment. I'm a big advocate of coconut oil and omega fatty acids, and this particular company again was promoting this in the early 1900s. These advertisements could be used today.
I've been kind of hesitating taking all the big bottles back because I'm just running out of room. But I went after this one, even though it's a twist off, but I did see some blue and a couple of scrapes off of it. There's definitely a lot of embossing on this guy. So oh, it's coming out. Look at that. Yep, I want it. Look at this guy. Awesome cobalt, milk and magnesia. Nice big cobalt blue. That's gonna look pretty. Yeah, look at that. Get the camera on it. Excellent. Excellent. Nice one. Too bad it's not filled with coins. Now I'm only videotaping this because this is the first official coin I've pulled out of this spot, Mudlarking. And oh, look at that, it is a weedy. I was not suspecting that. So that is something I really, really like to see. I pulled the weedy out of here. I only saw it because I went to pick up this bolt. And again, that's when you see things. You got to get low and stare a little bit. And stuff comes into view. So I just picked up a tiny, tiny little button that was right about here. I didn't even videotape it. It was really tiny, but really cool. Can you see what was about 6 inches northwest? Just sitting there. Look at this. Awesome marble. And another reason why you gotta get down low, you don't see the stuff walking by it. If you find an area that has some little things collecting into it, you've got to search it because there's a reason why they're all starting to collect there. I don't know what the reason is, but we don't need to know what it is. We just need to know they're there. Little things like this. Little pieces of scrap metal. There's going to be more there. Like this. What is it? What is it? Oh, look at this. Some kind of belt clasp. Doesn't feel like metal. This is when I squeeze it hard to see if it's metal and I break it in half. I'm not going to do that. That is something. Look at that. Almost feels like turtle shell. Are you finding this as cool as I am? Tell me, do not squeeze it hard. I feel like my goofy hand's going to break it. All right, it's going in the pocket along with that awesome find. Okay, this time I remembered not to touch it first. Look at what I see right here. Really, really thinking that looks like an elephant. I haven't touched it yet. That's how I found it. Let's see together. Oh my goodness, it is. I don't know what it's made of. It could just be plastic. I have found a couple plastic toys here. That is not plastic. That is just like the Japanese piece I found the other day with the man peeking through the curtains. Look at that. It says Japan. So I'm going to guess that might be ivory. Look at him. How great. An elephant. Wow. Sitting right there in the wash. I picked up about 3 more marbles I didn't videotape, but you're going to see a picture of them. Well, finishing the day off would have been a nice one if the jewel was still there. Anyway, it's crazy orange color. Not sure if it's gold. That would have been a nice one we could do. Had a choppy signal. Been a long day, but after about 30 waits, it's got something shiny in that basket. Oh, that's sweet. Look at this. I think I got something similar to this before. The birds on the side. It's big. Check it out when we get home. Something.
Unfortunately, I had to take out the audio from this because the wind was just too high. But I get a chance to now verbalize my frustration, the fact that he is now on his 3rd ring. And this isn't the first time this has happened. It's not the second time this has happened. This is the 3rd time I went somewhere else and he went back to our favorite spot. I had a phenomenal day and was ready to bust his chops. And he was able to return back to me that he has found 3 awesome rings.
You never want to pass up anything that looks interesting. I have no idea what that is right now. It's looking clock partish. But it's got a couple parts to it. It's a little deeper than I thought. What is that? Oh, maybe part of a light bulb. Yep, that just looked really cool. Gotta look for that color. That looks pretty cool. I got my eyes everywhere in this place. Oh, it might be cracked in half, or it's a little red button. Cool. Goes in my tiny pocket drawer. Look at all this stuff. Oh, yes. One of my favorites. That's why you gotta look. That bottle stopper. Glass. Coming home. I'm moving into some interesting stuff here. I'm finding a lot of bottles, a lot of wash. This little blue cap. But look at this thing right here. I'm gonna say it looks like a Batman signal. Don't really know what it is. It's got a backing to it, like a clip. But I'm gonna clean that up when I get home and see what's going on there. Got a nice drainage spot right here, and all kinds of stuff is starting to show through that I did not see here the other day.
I have to tell you, this was a really special occasion finding this piece of history. It is a clay pipe stem, and I got into mudlarking watching all the mudlarking channels, mostly these guys searching on the Thames in England. Nicola White of Tideline Arts, Sci-Finds, Mudlarkers on the Thames, Mud Pies, Mud Hooks, Mudlarking Beach Combing in Scotland, all these channels. And that really got me into mudlarking. And this is the first time I've actually found a clay pipe. I'm really excited about it.
Some murk. Look at that. They usually come out black. That's a murk. Excellent. Not a nice day out, but we're out here, and I just pulled up a very interesting artifact. No idea what it is. Looks like some kind of brass casing. Any ideas? Tearing up this section along all these rocks. It's really hard to hunt in here because you got to get a signal on these big rocks. But as beat up as this coin is, it may very well be what I think is my first ever shield nickel. There's a 5 there, and it looks like that could be. Oh, you can't get away from me. There is a shield on the back of that, I think. And I'll see these coins often. I've never found one. I think that's a shield nickel. This little section is paying off. Although I wish I had his head on him. That looks like a lead soldier. That might be a wounded lead soldier. Does he have crutches on? He does have crutches. Look at that. Wounded lead soldier. Crutches. No head. Maybe I can find the head. Maybe I took it wrong.
Here's another didn't know what I have till I got home moment.
Can't leave this guy. Great time to be out here. The tide is going out, but it's rushing through this area. And it was probably about 4 feet higher. And I don't even need to dig because I'm going to see all kinds of stuff starting to come out from the side where the mud washed away. There's a bottle there. There's a milk glass there. There's a small, small cork. Excellent. I love these little guys. Okay. I'm going for the milk glass because that looks kind of small. There we go. Nice milk glass ponds. I'm going to be filling my bag today. I'm not really sure if that one's in, but this mud is loose. I can usually just pull them right out. Oh, an old beer bottle. Not super old. No embossing. to. Okay, tell me when you see it. You see it? Uh-oh. What is this guy? Look at him. I'm building a little collection of these guys now. Look at this. That's a monkey holding his ears. I think that's ivory, and I think that's that Japanese art again. Hello, pretty thing. What are you about? That is interesting looking. Looks very religious. I've never seen a religious charm like this before, but that might be Mary in the middle there. Brass charm. Got flushed out by the rain. Okay, I think I see something here which I have found before. And if I'm correct, this little hook might have some really nice, oh, yep, design on it. Look at that. Might even have something written on it. Patent date, June something. Look at the cool artwork on that. Look at this angry eye. Nice color. It's interesting in this little section of the river, this little pit. I pulled all these bottles out they seem to collect, and there's one more sitting right here, which I'm pretty sure I know what that is, based on that awesome green color. Yep. It's a nice Coca-Cola. Asbury Park, New Jersey. That is 1973, I believe. It's embossed, and it looks in great, great shape. Right out of way out there in the water. This lonely little horse and buggy sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there you go. How nice that is. Pretty. I'm not really sure why this place has so many of these guys, but I do love them. Can you see him in there? I just got here again, Sunday night. I had to stop back here for a quick hunt. And I've been here for 2 minutes, and look at this guy. Look at that little boy. How cool is that? I wanted to get a quick video of this milk glass because of how in the right light, it's got a little chip on it, but in the right light it's showing some blue reflection. Look at how cool that is. It's gotta be pretty old. Wish there wasn't a chip. It looks a little different. It's a marble. Yep, look at that. I'm just scraping along here to take a layer off of the top of the dirt that's in the water because the water's still running down here, and it's still cleaning off another layer. And what's this right here? I do not know what this is. It looks like a big marble, and it does look like it's glass. That's strange. There's bubbles in it. I do not know what that is. That's gonna look really cool when I clean it up. Strange. Now this is what I call a mason jar. Look at the size of that thing. It's got great color to it. It looks in pretty good shape, although it's going to be a tough one to clean. But that is a big ball, perfect mason. And she's coming home. Look at the color of this thing. Great color.